My company, Blockchain, has been building financial services for about 4.5 years now. We're founded in 2011, and our headquarters is in the UK. We've had an incredible amount of expansion since we caught up with you last. So we've added over 1 million users. We're now at about 6.6 million users, and we're adding over 100,000 new users a week. So we're one of the fastest growing technology companies in the world. We focus on 3 things. So we build wallets, which is a way for people to send, receive, and secure digital value. Today we do that with Bitcoin. We also build a block explorer. So this was our first product. This is a way for people to actually look at the blockchain and study the provenance of transactions. It's kind of like a receipt system. So if I send you some Bitcoin, I can make sure that it happened. And at the core of our business is our developer platform, which allows software programmers and enterprises all over the world to build incredible applications on top of the Bitcoin blockchain. So that's a quick summary of where we are. Probably the most important updates are that we've done a huge amount of platform development. We've released new software. We've improved our APIs. We've done a huge amount of investing on the infrastructure side, essentially to support growing and supporting our growing user base. So we have a lot of plans for the next couple years, and Blockchain raised a large round of funding very recently, and so we're well capitalized and taking really good care of our funding. For us, we see a huge amount of market opportunity, and it's sort of evolving. I don't think anyone really has a crystal ball in this space, but the general rule of thumb is if you can adapt quickly, you'll be in good shape. So we are now doing business in over 140 countries in the world. We actually consider a country active if at least 10,000 users are there. And so we're going to continue to invest, especially in frontier and emerging markets, where there are a few conditions that seem to be resonating a lot with our community. So some of those things include friction in cross-border payments, weak trust in institutions, where you've got high inflation rates, political instability. So countries like in Eastern Europe have been really interesting this year. Countries like Ukraine, a little bit in Russia. Right after this, I'll be traveling to Moscow, actually, so going to be doing some speaking there and working with the community as well. And then across other places like Argentina, Venezuela, we saw Greece, and there's also some really interesting developments in other places too. So, our firm was invited by David Cameron, and my partner and CEO traveled to Southeast Asia with him on a trade mission, which was really exciting. I think what we're getting to the point here in our industry is that the learning curve is ramping up very, very fast. And that's because people understand that this opportunity is really historic. And London is in a special place, honestly, to kind of preserve and protect its state as a leader in finance globally. Beyond that, though, there's this expectation, I think, now that people that have started to use technology over the last 10, 15 years sort of see that it hasn't really been applied to money yet. And so we're here at Money 2020, and last night when this conference ended, there was a line of cars around the corner, dozens and dozens and dozens of taxis, and everyone's waiting in line to get into one of these taxis. Well, I pulled out my phone and ordered an Uber, and in 2 minutes, I drove out of the conference. And everyone here is waiting for the Uber moment of banking, but it's really sort of silly. It's arrived. And now we have the ability to send value anywhere in the world instantly, nearly for free. And when you have a system that's that affordable, that can allow anyone in the world to participate in, you're talking about not just serving financial tools to people that have existing expectations, but you can actually bring many, many millions and even billions of people into the economic sphere of influence of the internet. So if it's just as easy for me to press on a photo of your face and send you an email today or an SMS, why can't I do that with money? And I think that expectation is really kind of starting to resonate with everyone. And so that's sort of the message that I try and convey to people is that, take care of the technologists, build an environment that allows people to test and try things, and see the global nature of finance, because in the future, we're going to be that connected.